Which one of these would you click on? Same podcast content, same topic, same length, but one looks like audio casually uploaded as a file, and the other looks like an actual show. Pretty obvious, right? Last episode, we covered how to build a complete audio podcast from scratch with PodcastorAI. At the end, I said we'd save the video podcast side for a dedicated episode. Today, we're getting into it. PodcastorAI supports several different video podcast formats, and each one fits a different type of content and a different production goal. Let's go through them one by one, so you know exactly which to reach for. Let me set some context first. 56% of podcast users now either watch and listen equally or prefer watching. And over 70% of video podcast viewers watch in the foreground, not as background noise. They're actually watching. That means your visual presentation directly affects whether people stay. Picking the right format is step one to getting your content seen. PodcastorAI gives you several video formats to choose from. Let's go through each one. First, visual podcast. Second, talk show. Third, split screen. Fourth, two-shot. Fifth, cartoon and pet host. They range from the quickest and lightest to the most polished and show-like. You pick based on your content and how much time you have. First up, visual podcast. This is the lightest and fastest option. You bring in your audio, choose a background, an audio waveform animation, and add a cover image. And your video is done. The whole thing takes a few minutes.
Have you ever been completely absorbed in a podcast, laughing along with the hosts?
When is this the right call? First, you've already got a finished audio episode, and you want it on YouTube, TikTok, or Reels fast. Second, your content is voice-driven by nature. Meditation audio, bedtime stories, news commentary, true crime narration. The voice is the show. No camera needed. Third, you want to cut a long audio episode into short clips for different platforms. Bottom line, visual podcast is the lowest friction way to get your audio into video format. Second, talk show. If you want your podcast to look and feel like a real interview show, this is the format for you. Take a look at this.
Have you ever been completely absorbed in a podcast, laughing along with the hosts?
Talk show comes in two-shot styles. The first is speaker focus. The camera cuts to whoever is speaking. Clean, direct, focused. Great for content with high information density. Expert breakdowns, news commentary, business discussions. The second is alternating shots. In addition to single-person shots, it adds two-person frames with dynamic cuts between them. More rhythm, closer to a real talk show's camera language. When does this work best? Dialogue, interview, and opinion-driven content. Two AI hosts going back and forth. Even without a real guest, it delivers the look and feel of a professional interview show. Third, split screen. You'll recognize this one instantly. Two hosts, one on each side of the screen, like you're watching a live online interview or two creators doing a cross-city podcast. The strength here is authenticity. In English and European markets, remote interviews and creator collabs are one of the most common podcast formats. Split screen is built exactly for that look. When does it work? Cross-location guest conversations, online course interviews, two-host remote shows, and any content where you want to create the feeling of we're in different places. No real studio, no lighting setup, no travel. Your AI hosts handle the visual entirely. Fourth, two-shot. If split screen feels like a remote call, two-shot feels like two people actually sitting in the same room. Both hosts in the same frame, same space, same scene. Warmer, more connected, more intimate. This format works best for casual conversation podcasts, dual host shows, entertainment content, culture commentary, lifestyle content, and any show where you want to build a recognizable two-host brand. The key difference from split screen is tone. Split screen is more formal, more media interview. Two-shot is closer, more like two friends just talking. If your content style is relaxed, warm, and built around that just two people chatting energy, two-shot is the one. Fifth, cartoon and pet host. These two are a bit different. The goal isn't to look like a real human show. It's to build a distinctive visual personality. When does cartoon host make sense? Kids education, language learning, light entertainment, animated IP podcasts, brand mascot content, and any show where you want a tone that feels more playful, younger, and instantly memorable. Pet host takes it even further. A pet as your podcast host is inherently memorable. It stands out in a feed, it's shareable, it's recognizable. Great for pet-related content, family-friendly shows, and creators who want a truly unique channel identity.
Please let go of the guilt.
Focus on what they are doing. Active play is better than passive scrolling.
The core value of both formats isn't functionality. It's differentiation. In a sea of shows that all look the same, a cartoon character or a pet host is the thing that makes yours stick. Once you've picked your video format, you need to choose or create your AI host. PodcastorAI comes with ready-to-use AI host templates, different styles, ages, and personalities. Pick one and you're ready to start immediately. If you want something more personal, upload a photo and generate your own custom AI host. That host can be you, a fictional character, your brand spokesperson, or a dedicated on-screen personality built specifically for your channel. The most important thing to understand, once your AI host is set, the same face, the same voice, the same energy shows up in every episode. This isn't just a video asset. It's part of your channel's brand identity. All right, we've been through all 5. Here's a quick decision guide. If you need speed and your content is voice-driven, visual podcast. If you're doing interviews, conversations, or opinion content and want a polished, show-like feel, talk show. If you're doing cross-location dialogue or remote collabs, split screen. If you're running a casual, warm, dual-host show, two-shot. If you're targeting younger audiences, kids, or want a truly distinctive visual identity, cartoon or pet host. You don't have to start with the most complex one. Start with what you can actually do right now and get your content moving. Let's actually do this. We'll use talk show as the example. Step 1, select the video format. Click talk show. Step 2, choose your AI host. I'll use a template here, but you can upload your own photo. Step 3, choose your shot style. I'm going with alternating shots. Step 4, hit preview and check the result.
Have you ever been completely absorbed in a podcast, laughing along with the hosts?
There it is. Step 5, looks good, hit generate. 5 steps. Your audio podcast becomes a video episode that actually looks like a real show.
It is a wild thought. We are stepping into an era where artificial intelligence isn't just reading scripts.
All right, that's a wrap for today. We covered all 5 video podcast formats inside PodcastorAI. Visual podcast, talk show, split screen, two-shot, and cartoon and pet host. Each format has a content type and audience it's built for. You don't need to use all of them. Find the one that fits your show and keep showing up with it. The hardest part of podcasting isn't making the first episode. It's making the 10th, the 20th, turning it into something you can sustain. That's what PodcastorAI is really for. Making the whole thing lighter so you spend more time on the content and less time on the production. If you're using PodcastorAI or have questions about video podcasting, drop them in the comments. I want to know, which video format are you planning to use for your show? Don't forget to subscribe. Next episode, we're talking about how to grow your podcast audience consistently and how to turn your channel into revenue. See you in the next one.